What's up guys, Gary7 here and welcome to episode 17 of my City Skyline Let's Play series on Devon Valley. So in the last episode we got these two zones in here and this multi-platform and train station. We are in need of commercial and industrial zoning. I put some more office space in down here, we're just waiting for that to build in. This is going to become more of the office and like shopping zone, I suppose, and then we'll do residential right at the back over here. I might even put some shops over this part. We basically need to get this zoning in. We're still trying to get more people. We only need just over 5,000 to hit 80,000, which is our next milestone. Yeah, so when we hit that milestone, that'd be pretty awesome. We've got an issue, people are leaving their shops, of still the garbage disposal, but again we've got this. Let's double check on all of these while we're here. It's got 15 trucks working. It's processing, got good reserves. Death care, right, let's check that actually, because I don't know if we've actually got any cemeteries or anything over here. It's got one cemetery all the way over there. We should probably get another one done, another one down here. Quite nice having one right there, I think. That looks horrible, let's remove that. Let's terraform this bit quickly while we're all here. We will use that tool and we will bring it to the level there. We can increase this, not too big, but to about there. Get all this brought up to the one level. We want it to look nice, we don't want it just plonked on like that. That looked really bad in my opinion. So yeah, let's double check this, bring that out to there. So yeah, let me know as well what you guys are enjoying seeing in this series. If there's anything you'd like me to change or add, let me know. We'll get this put back in now. That should be better. Yeah, look at that, much better. We'll get another crematorium right beside it. We do have the child health centre. We haven't got one down here. Well, hang on, those two might be on there. We'll check what we've got and we'll see what we need. Okay, so we added one child centre down here. It was there. We've got one in each of those sections. Could probably do with one over in the new new zoning and Willow Square. I'm not too sure where would work. Kind of there, I think would work pretty well because it would give us a nice big radius. That gets in more people. And elder care, we've got one there. We've got one over here. The second one down in this area wouldn't again go amiss, but it's quite a large thing to put in, and I don't think we've got the space unfortunately down here for that. I don't want to buy the metro, that would be too noisy for the residents, that wouldn't be fair on them. So yeah, let's just continue with the zoning. We need more shops. Again, I don't think we've got anything down here shop wise, so we could even put some shops here. That would work, you know, it's not too bad. There are residents here, so maybe blocking that into offices might be a better option, I think. Like that, and then we will do the rest in that. Cool, so that should get some shops down here. Again, shops over by the metro is never a bad option. It stops people complaining of the noise, and it also, you know, it's good for them, people coming off the metro, to have somewhere to shop. So we'll do that. We'll zone up to here. Get some more offices then. Just covering this bit of the zone, won't go too far. I think we can get away with residents after we've done maybe a block like so, and then this one there. Then we can have residential. Again, we'll do some small office space there, and then again residential would fit just after that. So now we're just waiting for our demand to pick back up. We've got more money now. Our new zone over here is starting to fill in. I think this is residential over here. Let's double check. Yeah, so we've got some residents building up here, which is nice. They are all high density. I was saying we should get some low density around the park and things, so maybe we will place them around here. I don't like doing all the same blocky ones, but it just is what works best for me at the moment. I've got an idea for the new area when we build that, what I'm going to do house-wise down there. It's going to be something completely different that we've not done before. So that should be quite nice to see. So yeah, we're going to get low density all along this section of the road. If people build here already, then we will need to get electric and stuff in. I'll double check the water coverage, but I think we're covered there. So yeah, let's check on our train station. We'll see how that's getting on from the last episode. We've got 113 people using that. We allow the intercity trains here, but we've stopped intercity trains down in our internal hubs. I was thinking of possibly getting a loop around the back here and connecting up over here, but because we don't own these back tile yet, or if we are going to ever purchase it, it's difficult. We've only got one more square left. Let's actually get the right way around so I know where we are. Right, so this is our new zone here, in those two zones. That's our downtown square, that's our first high residence up there. Then we've got our free trees, our first ever square that we owned with our old town and our farming industry. Then we've got our two little small cluster of houses that over here. So it's got one more we can buy. We could either buy this one here to make it, you know, a bit more of a rectangle. We could buy this one or this one here, but if we buy one like that, it's just going to feel a bit odd. I think maybe that one would be best. So if you buy that one when it comes to it, when we hit our 80,000, I'm going to get some unique buildings and stuff in, and at the moment it's just a case of waiting for it to get a demand. I added the shelter here, so we need to get some power across this one a second. Best way for me to do that would be just to cut across. It will give me the option. I need to go one more, so then cut like that. We need to get this zoned up now with a a route around a bus line. So we'll do the first stop on the inner lane here. We'll do a second one there. We're going to go up and down these streets to make sure everybody gets picked up. I don't want anybody complaining that they have been left behind. Even the ones that are quite close, we'll still go ahead and get them collected like that, and we'll go there again. It's going to be a fair few stops, but I think making sure our residents and our our workers are covered might be a good option, because we never did any of it for the workers in the old pickup points, but you know, it should be okay. We can maybe do one here, one there, and we've got to come back down here. We'll do another loop up to this part, and I don't want to go too far down, but they should be able to come back down and across up to the mayor's office. Definitely want to make sure people are getting picked up here, and then again we'll go down there, one down at this stop, then come around here, come around to there, and then finish off with one there and back into the depot. So that covers this area in case of emergencies. So we've done that for each of our zones apart from down here. Again, I didn't really think that was a necessity. We've got no death care up here. Maybe having one just here would work well. It's a bit closer to the parks and stuff, but I think that'd be quite nice. You know, it does go in quite nicely there. School wise, we should probably put, what's this, the hospital. Actually, we do need a hospital. We've not got a main hospital up here at all. Our capacity is pretty high, but again, we could get a nice big hospital up around this zone. I don't know if it will fit there. Maybe there would be best. Yeah, that looks quite nice there. I do like that. Even with the weird car park going on there, it still looks quite good. We need police station. We could even put a main police and fire HQ up here. So this is the police, the fire one. We've got small fire stations. Again, small ones all around. But if we get a nice big fire station there, and then a police headquarters, I'll get one of these. It's going to fit just off the road like so. So we've got all three of our main, you know, police, fire, and hospital. So all the emergency services close together. I think that'd be quite cool. We could do another prison. We've got one all the way over here. We could maybe do one over here. So we'd need to build a road coming off for that. Again, road-wise, we're just going to do something small. We don't want the prisoners to have anything luxurious. They're in prison, so they've probably done something wrong. Well, they've definitely done something wrong, otherwise they wouldn't be in prison, unless they're waiting to be freed. But yeah, we're going to put that there, so there's nothing for them to really see. It gets to see out, you know, up to the hills and everything. We're going to get its own power supply. They can have a turbine just off of here. It should be enough. And then water supply, we'll need to give them water as well. We'll run that along the road and connect into here. We could probably actually get some shops down here now. I'll do a few high-rise here and a couple just opposite like that, if I can get that last bit perfect. And then we'll go into the smaller low density ones here now. because we're going to have lower density housing. So again, that would be about there, and we'll do the same. So that one, I need to get that one square like that. I think that'll work quite nicely. Get another one. We can actually put a park there. Anything that's just up the value of the land around here would be great. So let's get a small dog park. Just before you go on the train, you quickly get your dog out for a run. Get one of our Japanese gardens. In fact, we can get a medium park here, I think, or a small park. A small park's still too big. I have to get this one here. So that's going to help with these shops. We'll check over here. We've got only 3 parks in this area so far. We've got none down here, so these guys definitely need something. Again, standard dog park. While it's building up, we can put that one there. That'll make those guys happier. Let me know as well what you'd like to see me build, because we've got a lot of waiting at the moment for stuff to grow. I want us to actually see while we're here. We'll go over to the Lakeside area. We do have these fishing islands and the floating cafe. So it needs connecting up to a road, which is really annoying. So we'd have to build a road down here. We can see how low we can get this, because that's still quite a big steep step. So let me see what I can do with lowering that, and then I'll be back in a second. Right guys, what I'm trying to do is get a key wall along here. There we go. Got the option to do that. We've got to grab it when we can, because it keeps becoming available, then not because of the water levels. As soon as it's there, we'll grab it. I need to get it to the end here. Come on, please. And we'll do it up to there. It's a bit steep there, but I think that would work. And we can even finish it off in... Come on. Hang on. Let's grab it, please. Come on, stop being Snappy McSnapperson. It won't let us go into there because... Well, we can sort the train out there anyway. So basically what we're doing is stop the water going back on here. We'll put a key wall around. I've done that because I can't get a key wall here because it's the end of the map. So I kind of just have to ignore that. Terraform this bit as well to a nice level. We'll increase the strength in that. We'll level that out there. I will have to again make this smaller. We'll get it up to the level of the key, I think. That'll work nicely, and then down here we can decrease it out the front. I think we'll leave it like that. It's not the best bit there, but again I think that will work quite well to stop the water at least, and then we can actually use this as a way of getting a road up onto the roundabout. So we need to place a road. We're only going to do a small road because I don't think we need a large road onto here. Again, coming off at that angle should be okay. It's about there. Take a look. It's quite steep, but I think let's have a look at if we're walking. If you're walking, it's steep, but then again you approach the junction, you slow down and you stop. It's got stop signs, and you should be right to enter the roundabout. I think we'll get away with that. Again, look, it's flooded already, so we're going to have a major issue with flooding here. I don't know why this lake seems to be tidal, but it is. Again, it's not connected, as we can see if we zoom out. There's no rivers or anything. I'll have to have a look at possibly putting in one of the water pumps. I think there is one where it pumps out water. Pressure water outlet, pumping service, tank reservoir. Where is it? There is definitely a pump. I've seen it. I have to go through these, make sure we aren't overlooking one. Or else this one do freshwater. Freshwater outlet lets out excess water in the system. It can be placed on dry land, creating lakes and ponds. Water evaporates and the outlet can be turned on and off to help when with possible flooding. Okay, so that's not the one. Pumping service. The pumping service is a fleet of vacuum trucks that are sent out where there are flooding buildings in the city. The trucks travel as close to the location as they can upon entering it. So again, it's not that. There must be a way of pumping the water out or something. But again, that's not worked, so we're going to leave that for now. It was an experiment. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. We could just raise the land, but because the water keeps going up and down, we'd have to probably raise it up to like here. So let's do that while you guys are with me. We'll raise it up like that along the back, like so. I want to go right to the key, but the problem is, it's like if we keep raising it, is it just going to keep flooding? I don't know. that I'm going to presume it is the footpath that's flooded here. So yeah, that's fine, we'll leave that for now. The flooding's worse now than before I started doing anything. So why, oh why it's done that, I have no idea. It's a pain, because I thought we could get a nice little bit of lake coverage down here. But what we'll do is we'll leave that, and we'll come back and see how that's got on. Because if it does reside again, we might start building there and just see what happens. We could get a pumping service and everything, but they're there constantly. So we've got a massive issue over here of people leaving buildings. Not sure why. So let's get the water for starters. Of course these ones are going to be missing. We missed a few of these. Boom. All these offices, I'm going to guess they didn't have the workforce. They don't have water. Oh dear. So all that time I've been messing about trying to get water in, we actually haven't been able to meet the capacity for water that we need. That is a rookie mistake. I can't believe we've done that. Let's get 3 pumps in. So all that time we've been expanding, we've not put any extra cover. I should do that. And then sewage wise, we use our eco one, so that completely cleans out the water. We'll get another one there and one that side. Again, we'll have to pipe that up. I can't believe we missed that though, because that has ended up costing us a lot of buildings up here. So we're going to have to, wow, that is a lot as well that we missed. All that time I was off camera doing stuff, I didn't check up here because there's no, although the warnings are there, you only see them if you're looking, if that makes sense. I don't know why they're still saying there's no water. There we go, they finally realised there is. That was all of our nice office IT cluster buildings as well. Oh dear. Well, at least we saved it from being everything. That was not what we wanted. The only good thing that's come out of that is we've had a little bit now of residential demand. I think we've got zoning in for residents everywhere, so they'll start building in anyway. We do have more office and shops needed. Shopping wise, I don't really want to make this a full a full shopping area, but I think we're going to have to. You know, there is a massive demand for it. The only other option would be to place some shops like here, but I don't want the residents to complain too much. So we could even get rid of that and build some just offices along the back here. Because although there are some residents on this road, I don't want to put too many, because those I can guarantee are going to complain, because it's going to get noisy, very noisy there. They seem okay with it at the moment, but yeah. This intersection down here is always getting super busy. We can have a look on our info view. We're at 80% traffic, so it's not too bad. So if we look, that is our major issue at the moment. Again, we've got a backlog around here. Again, this junction is always busy, but it is still flowing. And over here is pretty much cleared up because there's not so much traffic anyway. If we have a look at this intersection, you see it's moving quite nicely. This is an issue. I believe we've got traffic lights there, so that should be stopping. Yeah, we've got time traffic lights, but people are getting stuck because they're all trying to merge into the left lane. I don't know why they're not using both lanes. The AI on this aren't the cleverest, but you know, we'll let that one slide. And over here again, this is just super busy. As you can see, we've got lots of people walking, loads of traffic, and we've got people bringing out their pocket cars here. I wish we could stop that. I'm not sure if you can, but they just keep doing it. But again, it's people using this metro line, using the monorail, and then obviously the train services as well, not too far from here. But yeah, we'll get on with servicing up around here, some more shops and things. I think we'll just have to do shops and everything around here. It's what's needed, so we need to get them in and get the people in, because if we don't do it, nobody's going to use it. Right by a metro line there as well, so that should help. We're zoning this whole square or rectangle. I might actually think about it, delete that, get a nice little road into here, and we can put a park like we always do, coming off the boulevard like so, or the avenue. and we could do a road all the way along in both directions. That will get us as much space as we need, and we can do a nice little bit of parks and things down here. So we'll go for straight away, get one of them in, because that is a really nice one. Get another dog park. We'll get one of them, and we'll put in a couple of things for the kids. Help keep the parents happy when your kids are happy in that. We get a fair, I think that might be quite cool. It's quite large, so I don't think it would fit there. Maybe we could get it between the offices. Doesn't really go with that though, does it? Nah, that doesn't make sense. Again, tropical gardens, a lush tropical garden for citizens and tourists to enjoy. That might be quite nice down here in the shopping area. Again, I think we'll put that one here. It's going to create a lot of traffic around this area, but yeah, that's quite nice. Again, we can't do the fishing stuff, but that's just what that is. Unfortunately, we can't get that around. We don't have, as you saw, we had the issues with the lake. We don't have the room for that. We can get these ones built right up into there. In fact, we can come to about there, I'd say. Delete those ones as well. And then we can get low density in here, even though it probably doesn't make much difference. And that should hopefully make it nice. I'll get a footpath going in and out. Footpaths as well, not cycle lanes, because as we've learned from using cycle lanes, pedestrians can't walk on them, which is a bit weird. I know for a fact growing up I always used to walk on long cycle lanes, but maybe that's just different. Maybe in America you're not allowed to, I don't know, but I know in England you can. Let's get that one. It's occupied, so we won't be able to actually get that one there, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got some paths leading into there. Wait for this to build up. Again, we've got some more commercial demand, so we need some more industry. We've got a lot of offices up around here. Again, we can get away with offices by this part. I do want it to start going a bit lower density because we are getting nearer to the city hall. But again, we should be okay with doing it up to about there. And again, the same on the outer road, that's absolutely fine and dandy. These won't be as high anyway because they're not the office, the IT cluster, sorry. So you can see these are a lot lower. And then we get into our IT cluster where it gets a lot higher. Got our residents in here as well. I need to double check school wise. Let's have a look what we've got for the schools for around this district. So we've got a school, but it's all the way down here. People don't like to travel, so we might even put a second school in just to make them happy. And then we'll put in a high school. Where's the high school? Oh, so the high school's there. So where's the elementary school? Maybe we didn't get one in. Then this one here will have to go, won't have to, but I'm going to put it beside. I'm going to give a bit of a gap like so. We'll get into the parks. We'll go for a tennis court and a basketball court either side of that. We then need to go back to our footpaths and sort that out with a connection just across the back like that. I think that would work okay. Maybe one more. Oh my days, come on. There we go, and then down. This snap sometimes is so annoying on this game. There we go. So that'll work. I've got a footpath around the back, which is definitely not flat, but we're building on hills, it's going to be like that. This zone, because of what's there, I think some shops would work, some low density, so let's do that. I think behind the school, get some little shops in, so you can go grab some bits and bobs from the shops when you go pick up your kids from the school. Metro line, I don't know where the nearest one is. I think it is, if I look from bird's eye view, I tend to be able to find it. It's got to be around here somewhere because I know I put it in. Let's have a look on here. We'll go to our metro lines. There we go, so it's literally just there. Got a few little shops around it, so it's not too far from the school. So there should be no reason why they don't like to use that one. We can maybe put a bus route in here because we've got no buses at all for this district. The only other option other than buses would be to do something really weird, which we don't want to do that. So yeah, let's get a little bus route going around here. We'll do it starting down at the bottom here. We'll go up to the shelter in case they need to use that. We'll go to there, and then we'll start going towards the clusters. We'll do a stop either side. Come on, there we go. And then we'll go up. Wow, that was not where we wanted that, is it? We can delete that, luckily. We need it that side. Then we'll go up and down here. It's just going to be a small little cluster. Again, we'll stop right by the the metro line on there, and then we'll do a stop there. One on the other side as well here, right outside of the schools. Although they have to cross over, I'm sure they should be okay doing that. And then we'll do the same here for when we have residents building up down here, which again we've got people building there as well. And then again we can finally link that one to there. We'll go up through the park, down through this part of the park, and then we'll stop there. I could probably delete that one, to be honest. We could complete the line like that. That would work nicely. So this is going to be called, well, I don't know what we've got this district. We've got the Highland Hills. We've not district up the residential at all. So let's district up this area all along here. So again, we'll go from the Highland Hills all the way across. It's going to be a big district. It's going to include our train station. Like that, I think, and then across to here, across there. Again, we'll have to add more when we increase this land, which we will end up doing at some point. Get all that zoned in. This is Garnet Heights at the moment. That'll work. I'm going to actually add up to here. Going to go down. Basically, this whole top section we're going to have this one big zone. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get. We should be able to get City Hall in it. Yep, and then go around like that. Literally going to have a district right in the middle of it. I think that's quite cool, having, you know, a little bit of difference. There we go. So we can go down to the bottom of that roundabout, across the top here. Get this bit connected up as well. That works nicely for me. We'll get this hub in just to make sure it's covered. Boom. Right, so that's Garnet Hills. Yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. I know it's been a bit all over the place, but we've slowly built up our Garnet Heights, Highland Hills, and this shopping district, which we need to sort out in the next episode. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new, please do drop a sub, and I'll be back again soon with some more City Skylines. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye bye.